Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK continues to grind higher slightly here, especially from this 23rd of February low. The market moved up nicely. It reached that $21.40 level, which was my first target actually for wave 5 of 5. So technically speaking, that we are in a situation in which I would be happy to say, okay, the top could be in, but I need to see evidence for it. I need to see a break below certain support levels. I will talk about that now. But ideally, we can always only talk about ideal structures. The price would grind a little bit higher, possibly here to $23.25 or $23.78 or $24. Sort of the area around $24 would be ideal because, then it would give us a very, very healthy fifth wave. At the moment, it would be okay. It's just a little bit short or shallow, okay? So just a little bit weak, that fifth wave here that unfolded. But it's acceptable, it's valid. And so just, whatever you do, you need to see in light of that sort of assessment that all the requirements, basically, of this move to the upside that started in June last year, they have been fulfilled. So everything else to the upside is nice to have, basically, right? Everything else is nice to have. So let's look at the shorter time frame then. And here's, the idea is that we are still forming higher highs and higher lows, as you can see. And you see that from this fourth wave low where the price reversed, we started process of higher highs, higher lows, but with very much overlapping price action. So it doesn't really look like an impulse, does it? It doesn't really look like an impulse. It looks more like a diagonal pattern. And that means the micro count perspective might change. Impulses are always very easy to spot, and they are also quite straightforward. Diagonals can morph because they consist of corrective price structures. For example, let's assume this is an ABC in wave 3. Ideally that C wave reaches 23.25. But, again, that C wave could be an ending diagonal, so it could turn into really messy structures. So it's not really a great, let's say, a great wave to trade if you're looking for absolute precision. But still, as long as we're holding this last swing low, the wave 2, at $18.40, as long as this is holding, there's absolutely no evidence of a top. Even then, I would really need to see a break below $17.59, here this wave 4 low, to really get further confirmation that a top is in place. Until then, this could morph into different structures. It's even possible, let's assume we come down here again into the support area. I make that a bit wider. It is even possible, it's even possible that maybe, this was a wave 1, and the wave 2 might unfold as a wider flat structure, A wave down, overshooting B wave, C wave down, without violating that wave 4 low. This could still just turn into a more extended fifth wave of wave 1. So again, not so much not so much of a focus on the microstructures, please. More important are the levels. So I think an early indication that a move to the downside is unfolding and that wave 1 has already topped a little bit earlier than expected, but not a little bit earlier than needed, basically, because it fulfilled all the requirements. Hope it's clear what I want to say. So it would be ideal to move higher, but it doesn't have to, basically. So it's the first indication that we have topped in wave 1 would be a break below that $18.50 level, $18.40, with further confirmation below $17.59. And then we can explore, okay, has the wave 1 topped? What would be the support area for wave 2? It's impossible to define it at this stage because the support area would likely still move. As long as we don't have a top in place, it would simply move with the price a little higher. It's often the case that a wave 2 pullback ends in the region of a wave 4 of the lower degree. It was a shallow wave 4 though, so maybe we are only going to come down in this wave 2 into the region around 1250. That would not be unusual in a bullish market. It would be shallow for a wave 2, but it would not be unusual in a bullish market in which pullbacks in general are shallow. And then the third wave should send us still higher, into the $40 to $50 region, maybe even higher. So there's a good opportunity ahead once we get this wave 2 pullback, but at the moment the trend is still up more directly. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.